Steak. While very widely served and known to many, it is mastered by few. We're on the endless quest to find which methods result in a perfect steak. For many, perfect is medium rare. For those who are still learning, it may be something else. In any case, today we're going to compare two cooking techniques, each with their own advantages, and see which is voted as the best to make that perfect steak. First, we have sous vide. Sous vide literally means in vacuum and is the process of cooking in a water bath kept at a specific consistent temperature. Using a specialized container, cooking pot or cooler, the items being cooked are placed in a Ziploc or airtight vacuum sealed bag. Next, the container is filled with enough water to make sure the item cooked. In this instance, steak is fully submerged without any water entering into the bags. Next, an immersion circulator. I used the Anova Bluetooth model as I received it as a gift, and have used it for many years. Link in the description below. This is placed in the container and set to a specific temperature for a set amount of time, depending on what is being cooked, the thickness of the cut, and the final temperature of doneness desired. Next, reverse sear, sworn by many to be the best way to cook a steak. The overall method is similar in concept to sous vide. Using an oven or grill at lower temperature, usually 250 to 300 degrees, steaks are cooked until about 10 degrees below final temperature of doneness. Once this is reached, steaks are removed to rest and the searing device, whether a cast iron pan or super hot grill, is prepared. Reverse searing allows for a great crust as it allows the steak to spend the entire time on the grill. However, depending on the thickness and temperature, there is little room for error as carryover cooking occurs. In this video, I'll be cooking the steaks I previously cut from a loin. If you haven't seen my last video showing you how to save a ton of money using a loin and cut it yourself at home, make sure to check it out in the link.
Oh wait, hold on, we gotta look at the height difference.
We're rolling.
Oh, come on. Look at this.
Do you want me to get a...
We're
I have a
recording.
stool.
How come your shoes are on?
My shoes are on too.
I know, but I'm short.
Luna's gonna get a stool. I'll get you a stool. And then you can be...
Just kidding.
People have to see the real Kamado mic.
Alright, so I always like the sous vide steak, but Mike here thinks reverse sear is the better way to go. So today we're going to find out which tastes better. Here I used the sous vide and I spent about 2 hours at 131 degrees to cook these steaks. Next I'll open the bags. Very often you should save this juice to make a sauce or a gravy or whatnot. I didn't save it here. The next step is to open the bags and make sure to fully dry the steaks. This step is very, very important, especially if you want a good sear. It takes way more energy to dry the steaks on the grill than it does to sear the surface. Alright, here we have raw steaks that we're going to reverse sear, and here we have the fully cooked vide steaks. Even though they look ugly, they are fully cooked. So next I'm going to use a wireless thermometer, like a meter, or a fireboard temperature probe. Now it's time to light the grill. When cooking reverse sear, it's very important to have a lower temperature and indirect heat as I have here. I'm monitoring the temperature with the fireboard too. I'll place links in the description for the meter and the fireboard. Now all the steaks are ready for the final sear. Here I have direct heat and I have the grill at about 500 degrees. I like to sear the steaks for about a minute on each side. Make sure to sear the fat as well on the sides. Here I have the sous vide steak on the right. We'll call it letter A. And the reverse seared steak on the left. We'll call it letter B. Okay guys, let's see the difference between sous vide and reverse sear. Let's taste.
Which one's A and which one's B?
I'm not gonna tell you. So this is A and this is B.
Okay.
You guys tell me which one tastes better.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's very good.
Very interesting.
Wait, A?
Right?
Oh.
A.
I need to try them at the same time.
Alright, Christina.
A.
Rana.
A. Amazing. A. A for amazing.
A. It's unanimous. A is definitely more tender. Just took my word. I said that. A is more tender. It has
It's like you cheat on
more
a test.
flavor on the
More
inside.
flavor.
B was a little bit more firm. And there's
Chewy.
a little bit more chewy. I should point at the camera and do that.
A.
Why?
It's more juicy.
B was really good.
B was very good.
It was flavorful. It was hard to choose. It kind of tasted burnt. It was more crispy on the outside. It's definitely more crispy, not burnt. It's more crispy. But A is more tender and just.
So does anybody not prefer A?
No, I think we all agree on that.
Is there anything that's better about B?
I like how it's charcoal.
More crispy.
If you like the more,
on outside.
yeah, if you like
And
the
it was like
crispier.
more contrast.
So it had a better crust?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks,
B
guys.
was not as tender. You don't like tender meat.
Can you tell us which is which now?
So there you have it. It was unanimous. Everyone picked the sous vide steak over the reverse sear steak. They did prefer the crust on the reverse sear steak, and I've been working on getting it better. Some things you can do include, after you dry the steaks from the sous vide, put them in the refrigerator for about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure they're completely dry, and then sear them on the grill. Thanks for watching. Alright, we're Make sure to
rolling.
like and
Oh wait,
subscribe.
hold on. We gotta
Here are
look at
some
the height.
bloopers.
Oh come on! Look at this.
Do you want me to get a
We're
I have a
recording.
stool.
How come your shoes are on?
My shoes are on too.
I know, but I'm short.
Rena's gonna get a stool. I'll get you a stool. And then you can be taller than him.
I'm not cutting this out, by the way.
Huh?
I'm not cutting this out.
Yes, you are. Don't admit
No,
it.
I'm not cutting. Well, welcome back, guys.
I mean, I'm about. What are we?
6'2"? We're 6'2".
I'm about 6'3" actually.
It's reverse sear is the better way to go. So today we're gonna find out which tastes better.
Yes, but before we discuss that, we gotta discuss the wines that's here. We got a Monsanto Chianti.
What's the wine score on that, Mike?
The wine score on this is, well, it's what 1999 gets you. You know,
Oh, that's fantastic.
it's 2016.
Oh my gosh, it's a 2016,
We're
guys.
gonna spin it just like this. We're gonna aerate it. This is from a region in Italy called Chianti, and we say Chianti because it has the best fermentation. I don't know if that fits, but Chianti.